URIRI and the Talisman of Long Life. Once upon a time, there lived a woman named URIRI in a small village. She was a loving wife and a caring mother to her only son, Maro. Tragedy struck when URIRI's husband passed away under mysterious circumstances. Deep down, she suspected her husband's brother, Ogenetega, of a foul play. Shortly after her husband's death, Maro fell gravely ill. Consumed by fear and determined to protect her only son from suffering the same fate as her husband, Uriri sought the help of a renowned native doctor in the neighboring village. The native doctor, seeing the despair in Uriri's eyes, agreed to assist her, but warned of a price to be paid. The native doctor explained that in order to secure her son's long life, she would need a powerful talisman. However, there was a condition attached to its use. Uriri must ensure that her son never laid eyes upon the calabash containing the talisman. If he did, he would develop an intense hatred towards his mother. Uriri, driven by her love and desperation, agreed to the terms. Following the native doctor's instructions, Uriri buried the talisman discreetly at the back of their hut, away from prying eyes. In a twist of fate, her brother-in-law Ogenetega suffered an untimely death not long after. Uriri felt a sense of satisfaction, believing that the gods had taken care of her husband's untimely demise. With the talisman's power, her son's health miraculously improved, and he grew up into a strong and handsome young man. As the years passed by, Uriri, like any caring mother, longed for Maro to marry and bless her with grandchildren to carry on their family legacy. However, her son's heart was captivated by a woman whom Uriri did not approve of. Maro was deeply in love with this young woman, defying his mother's wishes for an arranged marriage. Despite her initial resistance, Uriri eventually accepted Maro's choice and reluctantly gave her son her blessing. Just as Uriri was struggling to truly embrace her son's new wife, a tragic event occurred. On her way back from the farm, Uriri suddenly lost her vision. She was plunged into darkness, both physically and emotionally. Devastated by her loss of sight and feeling a deep sense of isolation, Uriri began to question the events that had unfolded in her life. Was it a consequence of defying the native doctor's warning or a cruel twist of fate? As Uriri was struggling to make her way home, a young girl came to her rescue and helped her back home. Upon returning home, she experienced mistreatment from her son and daughter-in-law, as they referred to her as a witch. With nobody else to rely on, Uriri became helpless. Luckily, the girl who initially helped her come back from the farm visited again to check on her. When she found out about the ill treatment Uriri's son and daughter-in-law were giving to her, she started visiting frequently to help her. On one occasion, as Uriri was lamenting, the young girl tried to inquire about what could be the cause of her sudden blindness and hatred from her own son. Uriri suspected that the talisman might have been the source of their misfortunes, even though she was unsure if her son had come across it or not. Wanting to find a solution, the little girl took the initiative to invite a man of God to conduct deliverance for the entire family. The man of God's intervention shed light on how Uriri's son had stumbled upon the talisman while attempting to plant mango seeds that his wife had brought back from her travels. The man of God prayed for them, and the efficacy of the talisman was destroyed. Immediately, Uriri felt a sharp sensation in her eyes and regained her sight. Her son, on the other hand, felt as if something fell out of his eyes and he was able to notice his mother's presence. Following the deliverance, a positive transformation occurred within the family dynamic. Her son and daughter-in-law realized their wrongdoings and sincerely asked for forgiveness. Uriri, having a forgiving heart, decided to grant them forgiveness and prayed for them to be blessed with many children to come. This turn of events portrays the power of forgiveness, reconciliation, and spiritual intervention in resolving conflicts within a family. It highlights the importance of acknowledging mistakes, seeking forgiveness, and working towards rebuilding a harmonious relationship. Through the girl's heartfelt inquiry and the man of God's guidance, the family was able to overcome their troubles and move forward on a path of love, understanding, and unity. This is Umma's story time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I am Amarachi Ihoma, the young storyteller.